Welcome to another episode of Capital Trust Success Tips, where Indiana's top real estate agents learn proven secrets for success. This episode is brought to you by Brad Wilson of Capital Trust Home Mortgage Corporation, a trusted mortgage provider for Indiana homebuyers. Now, here's your success tip.
The 13th secret of superstar realtors is that they build a solid foundation with multiple marketing pillars. One of the most common marketing mistakes I see realtors make is that they only depend on one, two, or perhaps three sources of business. Here's a helpful question to consider. What specific strategies are you currently using to generate business? Unless you're a top producer, most realtors will respond by saying, I get most of my business through referrals. Now, what's the problem with this picture? Imagine for a moment a table with just one leg. That's right, one leg holding the entire table. It looks pretty unstable, doesn't it? Now, add another leg to the table. How stable is it now? Now, add another. How stable is it now? How about adding 5 more legs evenly dispersed under that table? What just happened to the stability of the table? My point is simple. The tabletop represents your revenue, sales, and profits. The legs represent the lead streams flowing in to your business. The more streams or sources of revenue that support your business, the more stable your sales and profits will be. In other words, many streams merged together becomes a raging river. How do you think the Parthenon has stood the test of time for over 3,000 years? It has endured through the ages because it is founded upon multiple pillars. That's what I want for you and your real estate business. I want you to build a power Parthenon of perpetual profits. Say that 10 times fast. I don't care how great and profitable your primary source of business might be. If that is the only source of business you're relying on, you're still a tipsy table with one leg. You're setting yourself up for a fall. That's why the worst number in business is 1. Relying on one lead source, one referral partner, one marketing media, one marketing system, one target market, etc., leads to instability. If you don't believe me, let me ask you this. What would happen to your income if that one lead source dried up? Chances are you'd be out of business. On the other hand, what would happen to the stability and profitability of your business if you were to systematically add one new marketing leg or pillar to your business each month for the next year? For example, month 1, you implement your monthly direct mail client newsletter. Month 2, you implement the client appreciation party. Month 3, the weekly video tips to clients. Month 4, the weekly video tips to referral partners. Month 5, the Wow Factor formula campaign to add more wow factor to your client experience. Month 6, the birthday call campaign. Month 7, the best neighborhood postcard campaign. Month 8, the referral contest. Month 9, you sponsor a community event. Month 10, you launch your own employee benefits program. Month 11, you launch your Google pay-per-click campaign. And in month 12, you implement your Facebook pay-per-click campaign. Now, just imagine the possibilities once you've implemented and set up all 12 of those lead generation pillars. Imagine how much more stable and profitable your business would be. That's the power of building a solid foundation with multiple marketing pillars. Diversification builds stability. At this point, you're probably thinking, this sounds fine and dandy, but I'm already crazy busy. I don't have time to do all this stuff. To which I would respond, stop lying to yourself. You have the same amount of time as everyone else on planet Earth, 8,765 hours a year. The difference between superstar realtors and all the rest is how they use their time. Top producers invest it, low producers waste it. It's not how many hours you put in, but what you put into your hours that counts. So stop telling yourself the lie that you don't have enough time. Instead, tell yourself the truth. You always have enough time for what matters most. As an added value service, we can provide you with a full arsenal of tools and systems to help you build your own Power Parthenon, including done-for-you client newsletters, referral contest letters, postcards, and much, much more. For more information, call us today.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Capital Trust Success Tips. If you have any questions or comments, please call Brad today at 765-747-7000.